These are the voices of rebel souls, truth tellers, the defiant and the righteous. Each poem is threaded through with tragedy, but they are not tragic. I laughed out loud, sang songs of victory, and cried full moons as these poets' words went deep into my heart. Some hit home and others pull you in, compelling you to lean in and show solidarity. This book is rich, full, and will take you on a journey from which there is no turning back. You will, I know, be transformed forever. To the beautiful shining stars in this book, I say thank you.
All of this disorder stuff, just in case you're not aware, is absolutely, unequivocally bloody everywhere. And if you think I'm joking or not quite on the money, you'd be wrong and I'd be right, and it ain't even funny.
When you're done with blaming me and shaming me, when you're done with crushing my hopes and my dreams, when you're done with raping my soul and breaking my spirit, when you're done with killing me softly, when you're done with all this, I would ask you to show me your humility, your willingness to learn.
We only have our experiences, and mine are freaking huge. Muting something will stop it from happening. Silencing is not enough to remove. Sure, it can be dangerous to be me, but painkillers don't stop the bleeding. You see? So I try to remain linear. Don't fix her. I just see her. I aim for acceptance.
Open that can of worms, not to watch you squirm, but to help me see that I am not rotten, that my mental illness and my addictions are just symptoms of trauma not forgotten. My body, it remembers, even when my mind can't join the dots from A to B and to C. See, it's your way or the highway with your policies full of risk adversity that trump the ones about trauma and make me jump through hoops made of government red tape.
Life is to be taken at the tilt. What use are we if merely to be still? When beyond the wilds, at the reaches of the unknown, is where we learn to tilt until we lean a little further into all we might become, the edge where I still hover, to will to be your mum.
They will attempt to colonize the earth of your mind with language your mother tongue cannot swallow, and you will be lost in translation, searching for Urdu subtitles so that your grandmother might understand. As they offer terms like anxiety disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder, and you will wonder what this apparently ordered way of living is.
If you are a canary, your story must be heard. You must sing your song and celebrate. Your survival cannot be deterred. Your plumage is magnificent, whatever colour you are. Your sensitivity can save the rest of us. You can be our guiding star.
I got my diagnosis. I have burgundy. It's a relief to know. I'm not weak or lazy. I have burgundy. When people ask how I am today, I tell them I have burgundy. Sometimes I feel fine, but I know deep down I have burgundy. Burgundy goes with all of my clothes.
Then I tell you a story of everyday magic, of sunset and moonrise and sea-washed sand, of how I live on the courage I borrow every time you reach out your hand.
And we will wash you and love you, feed you and listen, tend to the pain rooted in your life, not manifested in your brain. And together, in time, we will find our way to live our life, know and tell our own stories, and finally, woven together, we will begin to mend.
And when I woke up from that blessed reality, I overheard from my hospital bed. It was delusion, psychosis, they said. A manifestation of the degradation of this young girl's mind or something similar along those lines. Nothing about me now seeing through spiritual eyes or seeing through all of the world's most precious lies. That bad is not good, good is not bad, mad is not sane, and insane is not mad. I wondered how many other voices making their way through this confusion have been crushed by the narratives of delusion, as carelessly as daisies are trampled in the field, destroyed before they could blossom and uprooted before they could heal.
I am more than just a label that you try to pin on me. My behaviour will betray me if that is all you see. You can try to reduce my being, call out addiction or OCD, dehumanise, pathologise, compartmentalising me. I'm not a wash at 30 or fat content 3%. No. Labels are for objects, not breathing sentience. I'm a human whose emotional life's gone slightly out of whack. Help me see my strengths and virtues so I can find my own way back.
In this moment, I want a mother and a father. I imagine it meant unconditional love. In this moment, I have support, love, connection, belonging. The suffering has brought clarity. It's not about the pretty, it's about the presence.
I'm dependent, lost and confused. The world turns, but I am still. Lost the fight, lost the will. I'm as empty and hollow as the promises you made to me. I didn't know I was in trouble when I fell into your chemical embrace, but now I can see, when all is said and done, you're a chemical disgrace.
It's no irony your pills look like the bullets. They are dirty and dangerous. I thought I needed them like I thought I needed you, until I didn't anymore.
You might have realized that trees hold hands beneath the earth, how you learn to hold hands beneath the earth. Everything you've ever lost is in here. Here is the music of your brother breathing. Here is the shape of your mother. Here is the shadow that abandoned you. Here is your unfound song. Here is the legend of your lost tongue. Here are your teeth, your brittle, your bone. Everything you've ever lost is in here, and it's waiting to come home.
There is no cosy middle ground here. There is no neutral position. You're either running with us, changing things, or you are keeping everything the same. And you don't want to be that person, because this is shit. This is shit that we cannot run away from, that we can only run towards, weeping and hollering and fierce and raging. And together, we're going to get through this. You and me. All of you and all of me together. And that's just how it is. And that's just how it's going to be.
I mistook myself for a scientific label. This is neither fact nor expert advice. I'm an artist, a poet, and all that may be in between. This is neither fact nor expert advice. Specialisms are making nonsense of sense. We are being divided.
You know, Eleanor Longden, she was never asked about what happened to her or any of her past. They just said she had an illness, kind of broken brain, and that this explained the voices and the corresponding pain. So, diagnosed with schizophrenia and written off as a hopeless case. And yeah, you may be thinking this is an absolute disgrace, but it's really no exception. It happens every day, and it's time to change the script now and find another way.